Yeah,
Why?
I'm stuck with drive-through at that one McDonald's that's open.
But why go to McDonald's? Why can't we just get pizza?
Doing pizza. Pizza.
I mean, that's what I want.
I want
But
pizza.
like one of them greasy pizzas you get
Mm,
from one of those Miami Beach spots. That's
mm.
what I want.
I want the heart attack, something like that. Just
I get
yeah.
munchies. I've had 2 or 12 drinks.
Okay.
I want to have
Okay.
have some munchies. I want to get pizza. What?
Oh yeah, all day, dude, all day.
But you know
But
what's better than that?
what?
Now set down the pizza and bring some chicken.
Am I
And
wrong?
you know what? You know what I say? You know what I gotta say to that, Willie? Willie?
Hmm?
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetworks.com. I'm your host, Punch305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
I'm only doing this show because it's you and you're my boy. But it's Friday. I need to get my drink on. Let's get this show on the road. Hit it!
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
I mean, you cannot go wrong with that freaking intro. We can't. We can never go wrong with it. I'm just saying. Just
I
saying.
mean, it works. For me,
Oh,
it works.
damn right.
I love
No,
it.
I love it too. I love it as a lot. It's my thing. It's my thing. But Willie,
Yes.
talk to me.
Yes.
What were you gonna say?
I'm going out.
Going out?
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go out. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get my drink on, and I know I'm gonna get munchies. Although, by the time I leave, see that's the bad thing about not going to party at Miami Beach. Yeah,
Why?
I'm stuck with drive-through at that one McDonald's that's open.
But why go to McDonald's? Why can't we just get pizza?
Doing pizza. Pizza.
I mean, that's what I want.
I want
But
pizza.
like one of them greasy pizzas you get from one of those Miami Beach spots. That's what I want.
I want the heart attack, something like that. Just
I get munchies. I've had 2 or 12 drinks.
okay.
I want to
Okay.
have some munchies. I want to get pizza. What?
Oh yeah, all day, dude, all day.
But you know what's better than
um,
that?
What?
Now set down the pizza and bring some chicken.
Am I wrong?
And you know what? You know what I say? You know what I gotta say to that, Willie? Willie?
Hmm?
That's what I gotta say.
I mean, okay, that clip is racist.
Okay, but really, chicken? Really?
What's wrong with chicken? You have not had Korean fried chicken yet.
All right, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you there because you're
Have
absolutely right.
yourself
You're absolutely right.
some Korean fried chicken, and you will dump pizza to the side, like that side piece that didn't really look that cute anyway.
All right, you know what? All right, fine. Oh, I'm down to try it. Whenever we get a chance to get Korean fried chicken down here in Miami, let's do this.
Oh no,
But Willie,
there's a spot
there is?
bruh, around FIU. There's everything.
All right, fine. All right, then you know what? We're going to do that one day. We're going to go out. We're going to get some Korean fried chicken. We're going to get some
Tomorrow?
Korean corn dogs.
Tomorrow,
No, I can't.
you and your fucking responsibilities.
Sorry, but we have more things to take care about, Willie. We got things to talk about, dude, and let's get down to it because it's a lot. And let's talk about what's going on, bro. Yesterday must have been a crazy hectic day with all these developers getting dick pics and shit like that. So the gaming industry was called out for toxic fans. And Willie, it looks like again. So yesterday was not a good day at all. So the gaming industry, and in less than 24 hours, we got news that the creators from Monkey Island, Ron Gilbert, was no longer going to talk about the upcoming release of the return Monkey Island following online abuse. And God of War Ragnarok producer had to ask everyone to remain patient and stop harassing the developers. Why? Like, why? I mean, okay, look, I get it. Everyone's desperate for a new game. They want that one specific game. I want God of War Ragnarok, but you don't see me going online as a keyboard warrior and sending dick pics and harassing them. When the hell they're gonna bring out this fucking game? There's just no point to it.
This is like this toxic behavior has been around for a long time, and then these same people turn around and get pissed off when other people call them entitled and toxic.
Yeah.
Well, I just want God
dare
of
they,
War
dude?
Ragnarok to come out, and sending dick pics to the development team is going to make that happen, right?
Yeah, because they'll be like, oh shit, they got this in the cock. I gotta freaking now
I
do
mean,
something about it.
exactly. Oh, because I don't know. Maybe we should, maybe we should consider waiting another year. Wait. Hey, there's some guy named Ronnie6969 just sent us a dick pic. We got to do this in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because that penis wrinkle made a difference. But let's be honest, dude. There's no need for it, and to have Cory Barlog go onto Twitch and pretty much tell everybody to calm the fuck down, that they don't need to do that shit, is just by all means crazy, bro. Crazy. And I'm just gonna say it right now, man. Guys, come on, grow the fuck up, dude. Just wait for it. It's gonna happen. When it comes out, it's gonna be magnificent, and that's it. Just calm down.
It's. I mean, you don't like throwing the words around, but it's disgusting.
It is.
Like there's this mentality that gamers are a bunch of entitled dude bros. Why the fuck are you going to reinforce that stereotype?
I agree. I totally agree. Now,
Imbeciles.
again, I'm going to ask this to our fans. What do you guys think about this situation? Do you think it's a fair thing for the developers to get things, to get harassed and stuff like that? Do you think it's a proper manner way of taking care of things to see if they can shoot out the games fast enough? Or are you like us? Do you think this is just stupid? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. Now,
the question we should be asking is, how many times do they have to do this before we find a way to ban their PS5s?
I mean, sooner or later, it's gonna happen. It will happen. It might, but yeah, to what extent, dude? Like, come on, stop. But now let's get down to some serious news here, Willie. Which it looks like Sucker Punch clarifies that no one is working on Sly Cooper or Infamous games. Which to me, it kind of hurts. I mean, to be honest, it kind of hurts because not only that my wife loves the game Sly Cooper and she played and beat, I was kind of hoping for a new one. Just kind of hoping for it. Nothing special. But it looks like Sucker Punch has crushed all rumors that they've been working on the reboots and either Infamous or Sly Cooper franchises on Friday. The studio, which were known for creating the Ghost of Tsushima, said on a post blog that they currently have no plans to revisit either franchise. Now, Willie, I know you love the classics and all this, and you kind of like some of the remakes. How does this one make you feel, especially for Infamous, which I know you really like that game as well?
I was big time into the first two games.
Uh-huh.
The other ones were good, but not as impactful to me. And I did love the Sly Cooper game. Well, I loved the original trilogy. For some reason, I could never get into Thieves in Time.
I kind of got into it. It was pretty fun, but I
tried because I did a marathon where I played through all four games, and I never got to finish the fourth one. It fell off. It didn't feel the same.
It was there. That's all I can tell you. It was there.
Remember that I'm the wrong person to ask regarding that because I have the originals. Well, I take it back.
I have it.
I have the Sly Cooper, the Sly collection, which yes, you have it.
Yeah.
I do have Thieves in Time, the original disc, and I still play on my PS3. So I'm not hankering for a remake.
I get it.
As for another game in the series, well, that would be nice. It's not necessary. As long as, Sucker Punch is working on quite a bit already.
Yeah.
So I am not mad at the fact that they're not doing anything with any of those franchises. It would be good. I'm not sure that I'd be into a Sly Cooper remaster because they already had a PS3 remaster.
Yeah.
And isn't it available on PlayStation Plus Premium?
No, I kind of looked for it, but then again, I kind of did it kind of like swishing by it pretty fast. I didn't see, but eventually, if it does come up on the PlayStation Plus, you know your boy and my wife, of course, she's gonna be playing it. So that's down. It's gonna happen.
I'm actually looking it up right now because that would be a very odd omission considering that it is. No, it's not.
It's not.
That's a
And
very odd omission.
but you know what? To me, I think it's perfectly fine. Besides the fact that they're working on all the patches and all the stuff for the system as is right now for the PlayStation Plus, I say take their time. Eventually, they're gonna bring it out in a following month or two or whatever, and we're gonna get to play it. So I'm in no rush for that. Perfect it, make it better. I'm all down for that. So that's my final take.
Oh wow, I didn't find anything. I mean, I found a thing about Sly Cooper, but I found something that I never knew.
What?
They lost more than 200 games from PlayStation Now because of the new PS Plus services.
Oh shit.
I mean, not stupid games. I mean, yeah, there's some smaller titles there, but Catherine, Braid, the Blaze Blue games, the Dead Space games, well, Dead Space 3, which is the worst of the three. A lot of the Mafia games.
Fuck, man. You know, that is a work in progress. So again, let's see what happens. But now, Willie, this is maybe a little something that I want you to discuss and explain to me a little bit right now. So from software 30 frames per second shutter finally fixed, but only on a hacked PS4. And it looks like it's something that Digital Foundry did a video about. Can you explain to me, with my simple monkey brain, what's going on here?
Okay, so the From Software games on Xbox One and PS4.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Demon Souls, the Dark Souls games, a Bloodborne in the case of PS4. Those games.
Yeah.
They have a weird tendency on PS4 and Xbox One to sometimes stutter.
Yeah.
They stay usually locked to 30 frames per second, but evidently because they have their own proprietary way of handling the locked frame rate, there's little stutters here and there.
Got it.
Well, a hacker by the name of Illusion was able to patch it so that it runs at a nice smooth 30 frames, but only on PS4s that are hacked because it's not a supported patch from software.
Got it.
So it's cool to see that people, like I've always said it, hackers, I mean modders and hackers and people of that sort, they're doing the jobs that developers often don't want to do.
Oh no, big time.
Famously, when Dark Souls originally first came out on PC, it was a mess. Modders had to fix it. Same thing for a whole rash of games on PC. PC, whenever a game is released, if it's fucked up, give it to the modders. They'll fix it.
Oh, big time. They'll do God's work right there.
Except for Batman Arkham Knight, which was garbage.
Sad, but true.
But I mean, like if you want to see a game, if you want to see Skyrim play without all the funny bugs, you play it on PC.
Yeah.
Well, evidently now on a hacked PS4 as well.
Yeah, true.
But hacked PS4 means obviously it's not one that you take online. Because if you take it online, they ban it.
Yeah, they brick it pretty much.
But anyway.
All right.
Speaking of PlayStation.
Yeah, which, Willie, this is pretty much good news for you. I mean, it's a long time coming, technically. So Sega's finally bringing out Phantasy Star Online 2 to the PS4 in the West. So PlayStation customers in the West are finally getting their version of Phantasy Star Online 2. It's been more than a decade after the original game came out on Windows PC in Japan, and 6 years after that to online to the RPG, and now to the PlayStation 4. Willie, I mean, sorry guys, let me just let you know it's coming out on PS4 on August 31st. But Willie, being that you played the first one and you've been hooked on it like since that time, well, how does this make you feel? Like, are you ecstatic at the fact that it's gonna come out?
I haven't gotten back into it, by the way, but it's about fucking time.
Mhm.
Okay, so people who favor Xbox know that game's been available for a couple of years now because Daddy Phil Spencer
Mhm.
was able to pull some strings and get it on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Why it took so long to come out for PlayStation consoles, especially since it was available on PlayStation 4 in Japan, is
Yeah.
beyond me.
Hmm.
But hey, better late than never.
Right. So again,
Still no word on Roblox.
nothing, and that's shocking because I thought right about now we already had Roblox already on the PS4 and PS5 right about now. But
Yeah.
again, that's still, I guess, a dot in a speck on their wall right now, and just waiting for them to put it on there.
And it goes the other way around too. Only recently they announced that Fall Guys was going to be on Xbox.
Right.
I
So
don't
let's see.
understand.
I
I don't
know,
understand
it's
this
all
sectioning
backwards.
off. Whatever.
I don't know, dude. But yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about everything we're talking about so far from here on, above and below? Comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, and let's keep going. So, Willie, in movie news, it looks like Bruce Willis' lawyers respond to an elder abuse allegation. Martin Singer, the attorney of Bruce Willis, has released a statement in support of the producer Randall Emmett following accusations of elderly abuse. Which I'm baffled about that. What's going on here, dude? Like,
Okay, so as we said, we've talked about before, Bruce Willis is retired from acting.
yeah,
He did this a couple of months ago because he was diagnosed with aphasia.
Mhm.
Aphasia is an impairment that makes it hard for a person who suffers from it to understand people talking. Like their brain doesn't understand speech.
oh, okay, okay,
Now, he had it prior to announcing his retirement because apparently it's something he was suffering from during the production of Midnight in the Switchgrass,
got it.
which was one of the movies that he did a little bit prior to his retirement. The one that he starred alongside Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly because, he comes along.
Of course.
And there was like talk from people. I'm not gonna say it's informed talk, more like speculation,
Mhm.
that the director or the producer, I'm sorry, Randall Emmett, was kind of forcing Bruce Willis to do this movie, like, which, considering his condition, could be grounds for elder abuse.
Good. It could be.
But this is being refuted by Bruce Willis's lawyer. Meaning that
Well,
I'm going to say that there's not much to it because, yeah, if his lawyer is the one that's sticking up for the producer, I'm going to say, yeah, it didn't work. As a matter of fact, he's quoted. His attorney, Martin Singer, like you said, is quoted as saying, and I quote, "My client continued working after his medical diagnosis because he wanted to work and was able to do so, just like many others diagnosed with aphasia who are capable of continuing to work. Because Mr. Willis appeared in those films, they could get financed. That resulted in literally thousands of people having jobs, many during the COVID-19 pandemic."
wow.
A lot of times people don't realize that, financing for movies doesn't happen unless they can say, hey, we got so-and-so actor in.
Yeah.
And since Bruce Willis was admittedly at a time in his career where he was taking pretty much any job he can get just so he can, because come on, you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta make that money.
No, absolutely, dude.
And
Absolutely.
he might have his acting might have been diminished because of the aphasia, but he's a big name, and people gravitate towards big names when looking for movies.
Mm-hmm.
So a producer can come up and say, yeah, I got a movie. It's so and so and so so and so. Oh, but what's the big deal about that? It's not that big about. But Bruce Willis is going to be in it. Okay, here's my money.
Yeah, it's true. You're absolutely right.
It's one of the things about. I mean, yeah, I don't think about it either when I think about movies. And let's be completely honest. When I saw all these movies he was working in, and I saw the quality of his acting, yeah, I was sitting there thinking, he's not even trying. Does he even care?
Yeah.
Goes to show
That's
we
true.
didn't know.
We were all in that as well. I was actually like, man, why is he doing this? Like,
Oh, I
I
mean,
thought he would have stopped, and then all of a sudden you look at the film, you're like, something's off. It's like if whatever, like a whatever vibe. And now it makes a little more sense now with with the sickness and whatnot.
Red Letter Media got a ton of shit because they did a YouTube video where they goofed on him hard for all these movies.
I get it, but you know what?
Afterwards,
Nobody
they
knew,
addressed it,
dude.
and they're like, "Okay, yeah, we feel like shit, but we didn't know. How are we supposed to know?"
And that's the part that you're absolutely right, Willie. At that time, who the fuck knew? Nobody knew, bro. Nobody knew. And then when all this came out into the open, that's when everybody was like, "Oh shit, I feel like an ass for making fun of them." Which we were one to do that. We're victims of doing that as well. But you know what we did? We did like fucking grown-ups. We put up our pants, we admitted it, and kept on going. That's how life is.
Listen, you fuck up, you admit your mistakes, and you move on. You don't sit there and they put a pile of dirt over it.
No,
fuck
bro.
It.
Dude.
It was wrong in hindsight, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
Now that we know, I wish Bruce Willis the best. I've always liked him as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always going to say Die Hard's my favorite Bruce Willis movie. I don't give a shit.
I agree.
But, oh my God, what was the name of that movie? Blind Date. I still love that movie. It bombed hard. I don't care, but it was funny as shit.
All right. But, yeah, so that's that. And speaking of craziness, Willie, let's talk about Lightyear, which everyone was with the whole casting controversy, but finally Tim Allen breaks the silence. He talks about it, and I'm pretty pleased. I'm finally freaking the actual Buzz Lightyear speaking. So the Toy Story spin-off Lightyear fell apart short of expectations upon the release earlier this month, which is true. But this is probably due to the whole factor of speculations of the absence of Tim Allen being in the movie, because of course we all know that Tim Allen is the voice of Buzz Lightyear, at least for the Toy Story sagas. But Tim Allen contributed he contributed to what's going on now, and he pretty much had to talk about it, and I'm glad he did. Willie, can you tell us more or less what he said?
Okay. First, I want to say that I was among those people that were, I want to say ticked off, but I was disappointed that he wasn't going to be the voice of Lightyear.
I agree. So was I.
But it turns out that this wasn't a thing that they just did without thinking about Tim Allen. No, he knew about the project. And it turns out that, he didn't think that would be a direction that would work for him. And I quote from Tim Allen: "I stayed out of this because it has nothing to do. As I said a long time ago, we talked about this many years ago. It came up in one of those sessions. I said, what a fun movie that would be. We spoke about it. But the brass that did the first 4 movies, this is a whole new team that really had nothing to do with the first movies. I thought it was a live action when they said they were doing a movie with humans and not the toys." Basically, he's saying that, his joy of playing Buzz Lightyear was not just, I'm Spaceman toy and I'm trying to be serious. It was it was him and the way he bounced off Woody, Tom Hanks's Woody. And he says it. And I quote again: "There's really no Toy Story Buzz without Woody, so I'm not sure what would be the idea. I'm a plot guy. It's a wonderful story. It just doesn't seem to have any connection to the toy. It has no relationship to Buzz. It's just no connection. I wish there was a better connection." And again, to be honest, when they first announced Lightyear, I was confused too. Wait a minute. Are they saying the origin of the toy? He doesn't look like a toy. Is Lightyear a real person?
I mean, yeah, that was a lot of complications, because I was like, the hell is this about? But then again, when I saw the movie, I was actually, okay, this is pretty cool. It wasn't so bad. What's his name? I always forget his last name. Chris
Evans.
Chris Evans. When Chris Evans did the voicing, I would pretty much think that he was trying to do as much as he can to sound like Tim Allen in some parts, which I was like, okay, that's pretty fun. But I kind of saw the movie past it, and I'm like, in my head, I was like, man, I miss Tim Allen in this movie. but I saw a little bit past it and I was okay with it. So I was like, all right, fuck it, just go with it.
Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Chris Evans, from what I understand, did a great job voicing Lightyear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you see it from a surface point of view, just por arribita. You say to yourself, "Coño, why didn't they get Tim Allen?" But hearing him talk about it and seeing it from that perspective, yeah, it makes sense. Tim Allen's Buzz Lightyear is not the same as Chris Evans's character in Lightyear. This is like a toy pretending to be a real boy.
Yeah.
Whereas this Lightyear is just an actual fleshed out character, not just not that Buzz Lightyear the toy isn't fleshed out, but I'm saying actual flesh, animated flesh, because Disney complicates everything. But you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm now that I know that Tim Allen's at peace with it, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too. But whatever, dude. Well, you know what I'm not cool about, Willie, though?
What's that?
Why didn't Ant-Man go up Thanos' ass in Endgame and blew him up?
Fucking stop.
No. I'm gonna talk about it because it is known now that they're talking about it still. So Avengers Endgame gross Ant-Man and Thanos theory because of MCU canon. Can we talk about that, please?
Okay. Facts first.
Yes.
Because Disney and more importantly Marvel like to wink at the camera and give the fans little things here and there.
Yeah.
There's a little video that came out with both Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly as Hope as Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne in costume as Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yes.
Just talking about stuff, and they reference the theory that people ran with right before Endgame that the movie would be over quickly if Scott Lang just shrank down and crawled up Thanos' ass.
Before we start, let me address the elephant in the room. I've heard a lot of chatter out there asking why I didn't shrink down, go in, and kill Thanos in a really creative way.
Then grew again. Funny enough, that happened in The Boys, sort of, kind of.
Which that was just funny as fuck.
It was unnecessarily gross. It was humorous for the first 5 seconds, and afterwards, I'm like, I didn't need to see that.
I didn't expect it, but still, it was still funny.
The thing that upsets me the most about this, it's great. Finally, this stupid theories in canon. The thing that upsets me the most about this is that it's Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne saying it. Why didn't they get Luis?
You know what? You're absolutely right. I kind of wanted Luis to explain that theory to us at least.
As a matter of fact, Phase 4 has been so complicated. If they don't get Luis and Korg together to explain this, Marvel needs to pack it up. That's it. I'm DC.
You know what? They have to do something. I will love to see that happen. Luis and Korg just pretty much talk about everything. What happened in general. I'll be
Luis
happy.
and Korg playing video games and talking about everything that's happened in Phase 4. Why am I the only person that comes up with these ideas?
I don't know, but I will tell you this right now until I turn blue, ladies and gentlemen. Do you agree with us? You have to agree with us. You're watching us, so you do agree with us.
No.
That this will be awesome. They know what we're talking about.
No. I am convinced that there is somebody out there that is hate watching us,
and they know that we're right too.
There's probably there's somebody out there right now. Okay, we're two nobodies, and we just like to sit here and talk shit about video games and movies. And there's somebody out there hate watching every single podcast. I can't stand these fucking people. Why do they fucking let on YouTube? I swear to God, wish they would die. What? The next episode's canceled. Why?
Yeah, I know, but they have to agree with the fact that Ant-Man should have gone up his ass and die.
They're not gonna do the next episode. How can I hate if they're not on?
Hates me.
I don't
love
care
it.
what you think about me as long as you spell my name right. God damn it.
Right? Put on the check.
I mean, you could put it on the check. I'm not gonna cash it because I know it's gonna bounce. I don't want to go to jail.
Right? But whatever,
But
man.
I'm just saying, whatever. Hate
Yeah.
me if you want. Is what I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Hate me if
Yeah.
you want.
That's
And if Luis and Korg don't do a skit where they're basically put it in the fucking Marvel Legends series you have on Disney Plus.
Oh
Just
my
have
god, that'd be
just
great.
have Luis and Korg play a video game. It could be Fall Guys. They
That'd be
played
cool.
Fortnite during Endgame, but it could be Fall Guys, and just talk about what happened in Phase 4. They can talk about the fact that a huge fucking celestial tried to come out of the planet and nobody said anything. They can talk about how some valet from San Francisco happens to be the chosen one.
Mm.
They can talk about all that shit. And
I mean,
Korg has
yeah,
to make a
I'm
reference to
down
the
with it.
fact that Korg has to make a reference to the fact that Thor's naked in Love and Thunder. But make it happen.
Damn that flick.
Make it happen,
Yeah.
and that's it. And if it does happen, I am the prophet, and you all have to recognize.
Damn right.
We already got Vin Diesel on a dinosaur. There is no limit to my capabilities.
No, you're absolutely right. And you know what? I want everybody to answer. Please go down to the comments, and you guys have to talk to us because we're gonna have a lot of conversations about this, and we need to have fun with this. But yes, and Willie, just like that, we just finished our show.
Good.
And I gotta say thank you to everybody who's watching, and thank you for joining us today. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so we come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
I am not going to stop drinking tonight until I pass out and wake up in the trunk of my car thinking my name is Samantha.
Well, okay, Susie, and that's how you like it. That's how you're gonna get it.
Samantha.
You're gonna get Susie for me. I'm never gonna give you a full name.
You're always fucking it up.
I know. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching us, and we'll see you on Monday. Well, no, I'm sorry. Monday is a holiday, so we're gonna take it off. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Ah!